Welcome back to MaddenCast, and it's week one. Freddie T, I know you can't wait to see your favorite rookie take flight.
RC, that's right. I've been saying this since the combine. Cap is the best player in this class and down the line.
I think this man is in for a rude awakening. The lights are going to be so bright, I think they're too bright for Rook.
And if it's not, you're going to come around?
Fred, proof's in the pudding. Prove it to me, and I'll believe it.
Pro Ball is a new challenge for all rookies, not just Cap. Will he be a superstar or will he be a bust? Find out later on MaddenCast.
Come on. Come on. Let's call in ours. Yo. Yeah. I'm playing Madden already. Nah, I'm playing something right now. Keep going. How we? My season? My season. Yeah. Yo, ass look happy as fuck. Yo, Ella, happy as fuck.
It's Madden NFL 24, where we'll see which conference reigns supreme today. It's the Lions and the Chiefs on Thursday night.
Shit, let me lock in. I'm gonna hit you back.
From one of the
I'll let me lock in. I'm gonna hit you back.
National Football League, you get a look there at GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Tonight we kick off the new NFL season with the opener for 2023. As it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. I'm Brandon Gaudin with Charles Davis. Well, Charles, our 8th opening night broadcast together, and we couldn't ask for a better place to be. Arrowhead Stadium, been a festive atmosphere all day. Smell of barbecue in the air. They unfurl. Set to go here in this return to football game, the season-opening Thursday night matchup. And the one we'll be watching is this man at corner. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And his throw is incomplete. Well, for Patrick Mahomes and these Chiefs, they're trying to become the first team to repeat a Super Bowl champ since the Patriots in the 03-04 seasons. So we're going on 20 years here. What kind of chances do you give the Chiefs of pulling it off?
Well, traditionally, we know how difficult those chances are. Heck, we can't get a repeat winner in the NFC East, so you know it's tough in the NFL to go back-to-back, let alone win a Super Bowl. But here's the thing about this team. Culture, a word we use almost too often, is really ingrained in a positive way in Kansas City. Not only do they believe, but they've got a heck of a roster, too.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. Short throw held in by Kelsey.
Come on, stop penalizing me.
So let's see about the call. And the penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. Now Mahomes, maybe a free play. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Offside. Defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. The Detroit defense back onto the field. They'll look for the stop here in the first quarter of a tie ball game. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. A dump down to McKinnon. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Here's Mahomes to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3-and-out.
The Lions defense back out there. They'll search for a stop here in the second quarter of a game that's all tied.
Yellow, yellow.
Mahomes now on first down. He'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw. Man open, that's Marquez Valdes-Scantling. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
Kansas City suited Valdes-Scantling well, and he produced a new career high in receptions and nearly in yards as well. One of football's best deep threats. He seems tailor-made for this offense, and he gets them a first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. Tackle made that time by Aleem McNeil. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. We remind you that coming up at the half, we'll hand things off to Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have scores from earlier today, plus a look ahead as well, so you won't want to miss that. A lot going on here in Week 1. Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw caught by Toney. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to draw that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
The Detroit defense back onto the field. And after an even first half, they'll try to come up with a 3rd quarter stop as the half begins with a 1st and 10. Mahomes now on 1st down. Going across the middle, and Valdes-Scantling has it. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
To about the 40-yard line.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd and 8. On play action, it's Mahomes. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the 3rd quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
The Lions defense back out there. They hold the lead here in this 3rd quarter, but on 1st down, Mahomes. A dump down to McKinnon. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. And the officials here are going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest. Mahomes throw here complete to Kelce.
Oh! Come on!
Kansas City touchdown. Travis Kelce, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. The Detroit defense back onto the field. They'll start by looking at a 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. And his throw here's incomplete.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. Complete, the tight end Kelce. And he gets this one just shy of the 40 to mark him down at the 39. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. We're back now in KC. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these 2 teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And no hesitations, they go right back to Kelce. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Now it's Mahomes again. He finds his man, Sky Moore. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 43. Really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field. And again, it's Mahomes. And he's got his man on the out route. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit. And another 1st down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Now Mahomes. Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelce. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelce with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Chiefs... The Lions defense back out there. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Got an open man. It's Valdes-Scantling. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Meanwhile, Mahomes throw on target to James.
And they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast.
the clock wind down.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Mahomes to throw it. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Mahomes firing complete. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 24-yard line. Mahomes will throw. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Here comes 2nd down and 5. Here's Mahomes. And a pass complete to Moore. Gosh, given the time in the short game, would he have been better off just dropping that?
Yeah, when you look at the clock, you think so, but it's hard to get a receiver to drop a football. They're trained to catch everything.
Well, this one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week 1. Here's 3rd down now. A dump down to McKinnon. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. Now another timeout called for by the offense. The Detroit defense back onto the field. And if they can put the clamps down on this drive, they can get out of here with the overtime. First throw of overtime for Mahomes. To Valdez-Scantling over the middle. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. So a little chunk there on first as they try to chip away down 3 in overtime.
I like your description. Chip away, down 3. You don't have to get it all in one big play, although obviously that would be nice. But there's no need to have that type of risk associated with it. Run your offense, get first downs, get yourself in position, but you know you're going to at least get 3 and keep this game going. You get 6, so much the better.
Mahomes. And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That last pass puts him over 300 yards now in the game. More importantly, though, big first down here in OT.
And the team around him has a lot of confidence now after picking up that first down. Everyone seems a little more energized. But did I hear you before the game call in and say, this is my quarterback for your fantasy league? Because he just gave you a good stat, didn't he?
He did, and I appreciate it. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up.
Well, partner, tonight was a great way to kick the season off. That before the game, probably as much pomp and circumstance to start a season as I can ever remember. And this is just game 1 of many to come. Sitting next to you, really looking forward to it.
As am I. Great to be back in booth with you for another season. Great to get this year underway. You and I both know interesting is going to be the word. An extra week now as part of that newer 17-game season. What a fun opener tonight. We know the better games are still on their way, but I'm glad that we got started.
Hey, yo, I'm going to keep it a buck with y'all. That was trash.
Welcome to MaddenCast, and it's the start of a new season, and Fred is pumped for his boy Cap. He had a great rookie debut.
That's right, RC. My favorite rookie. Didn't take long to prove that he is an impact player.
Prove what? It was one game. I had a good game every now and again.
Just say you were impressed by what Cap did today.
Today, it was good. I was impressed today, but I'm not ready to send him to Canton.
Come on, I'm not saying that.
You don't have to send him to Canton, but he did have an excellent debut. For more on Cap down the road, tune in to MaddenCast. Welcome to MaddenCast, and it's the start of a new season, and Fred is pumped for his boy Cap. He had a
Hanging out the window on my nuts out, slapped out, big 40 bones and tell me that if I tell this bitch a she gon' move it. My doggy don't smoke no shit unless it's unleaded. I'm back and forth over on that, so just gon' if I tell this bitch a puller, she gon' mope it. My doggy don't smoke no shit unless it's unleaded. I'm back and forth over on that, so just gon' let it. See me when you see me, if you smoke doggy unleash it. They been rockin' bitch, it's my fave, I'ma gon' beat it. Look it in the mirror, it's my face, I'm too conceited. If I tell this bitch a puller, she gon' mope it. You see me if it's smoke doggy unleash it. They been rockin' bitch, it's my fave, I'ma gon' beat it. Look it in the mirror, kiss my face, I'm too conceited. Send a girl home, call another dog, I'm too trying. She ain't wanna eat it on the first day, it's her round. I don't fuck with drugs, pop it. She ain't wanna eat it on the first day, it's her round. I don't fuck with drugs. It's her round. I don't fuck with drugs, pop it eggs for the first time. And she can get it like a two-time wheelchair. Put her this shit up and down like a skate ramp. She make it in my room, that shit lit up like a glow lamp. Okay, cool, let's stay home camp. Big shit, you don't want to get your shirt. Turn around. You don't fuck with drugs, pop it eggs for the first time. You can't get it like a two-time wheelchair. That shit up and down like a skate ramp. She make it in my room, that shit lit up like a glow lamp. Okay, cool, let's stay home camp. Big shit, you don't want to get your shirt. Turn around. You don't fuck with drugs, pop it eggs for the first time. You can't. out. You're right, but shit. It was just something. I get damn blood.
Come on. Hmm. Come on, you trying to get back at phase. Come on.
As a former NFL player, I know exactly why you teenage football athletes are not starting on varsity and will never get a D1 scholarship. You lack the ability to follow simple instructions. You guys don't listen. And if you can't follow a simple task on a low level, then there's no way a coach is going to pay you for school or for work to play football if you can't follow simple instructions. Stop being
It's week 2 of the National Football League. And coming up, we'll see David Montgomery. He was steady for him on the ground a week ago, reaching the century mark and adding a score. It's the Lions and the Seahawks, and it's kicking off next on Madden NFL 24.
First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Detroit Lions. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, we look at this Lions team entering play. They come in off the very rare tie a game ago.
And it'll be interesting to see what their mindset is going into this game. Sometimes that can be a...
The Lions defense ready to go here in front of the home faithful. And the one we'll be watching is this man at corner.
And what continues to jump his game up, his ability to have split vision, the ability to watch the receiver and also see the quarterback deliver the football. That allows him to make a lot more plays on balls in the air.
A man who played collegiately over in East Lansing, here's Ken Walker. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Corners are known for their ability to cover, but those that'll stick their nose in against the running game, that's a bonus for any team. And what a nice play right there, tackling him for a loss.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now Smith. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And he's able to get out to the 32. Brought down there. It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen. And it sets up a 3rd down.
Partner, I like the play call coming right after a tackle for a loss because this is an obvious passing situation. But instead, they fooled him a little bit with the screen. And they wound up getting back what they lost and then a little bit more.
Smith on 3rd down. Repeated the last play, finding Walker. And he went backwards. They'll be down at the 30. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
No surprise they decided to throw on 3rd down. A little bit of a surprise that they completed the pass and lost yardage on the play.
The Lions defense back out there. Nothing on the scoreboard for either side here. 0-0 in the opening quarter as this next drive gets underway. first down, it's Smith. That's to the rookie, Jackson Smith-Njigba. The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and it'll be second down. You talk about this Lions defense. They've been pretty much a mess against the pass, number 31 in the league.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for. This is what you practice for. This is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking on the #1 overall offense in the league.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down. In search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Throwing on third down, Smith.
Come on, jump for the ball.
And he is going to have first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call the timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now Geno on first down. Well, the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Lockett is a beacon of consistency for the Seahawks offense. His last 4 seasons, he's reached 1,000 yards, had at least 8 touchdowns, and only once has he had more than 2 drops. Continues to be underrated, but not by defenses who have to face him.
Now left side of the swing pass, and he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time,
now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
As my dad used to tell me all the time, when you're getting ready to play a big-time game, especially when you have one going into a dome setting, you better strap it up tight because that crowd can really affect things.
Especially on third downs like the one we just saw there with the incompletion. The Detroit defense back onto the field. They just got the benefit of a beautiful punt a moment ago. So this offense backed up down by their own goal line to start this possession. From the end zone, Smith. Smith-Njigba hauling it in on the out route. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that will bring up second down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
We're scoreless after 1. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a third down coming up. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Smith and Jigba with the grab. That is brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4.
I think that call was made not so much to try and get the first down, although they would have taken it if they could have gotten it, but to give their punter a little bit of space and try and help out their defense.
Yeah, they got the safe completion on 3rd. The Lions defense back out there. They'll try to force the stop here in the second quarter of what's been a scoreless game. Smith on first down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They've been playing sound fundamental defense thus far and able to keep this offense from creating a major dent on the scoreboard.
Able to force the incompletion, but still waiting for that game-changing play. You feel like it's coming, the first sack, the first turnover.
In a sense, they're playing old-school defense right now. The new-school defense is what you said, taking the ball away.
Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a first down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Here we go.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. That'll be a gain of 11. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Geno. And his throw's going to be incomplete. It's rare that a receiver of his caliber would drop one pass, but that's now 2 times he's had his mitts on one and lost it.
Yeah, and I don't think that they're going to lose confidence in him, though, because of the track record. Such a good player, maybe having a bad game, but I think they'll still go to him in a critical spot.
Play action. It's Smith. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. And a nice play there defensively. And this is a new acquisition, Charles. You and I were talking about it pregame. Just signed as a free agent earlier this week.
Love when they pick up those guys with something to prove. Because any guy who's a free agent off the street, no one else wanted him. So he wants to prove to the rest of the league, you should have signed me first.
Now a tough spot for Geno Smith and company after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Up the middle, here's Walker. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Detroit defense back onto the field. They're in a somewhat unenviable position here to start the drive with the ball already up. first down throw. It's Smith. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. From a couple of yards beyond midfield, here's 2nd and 8. Now it's Smith. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Well, there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Throwing is Smith. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
The Lions defense back out there. They may be looking to bring some pressure here as they've got this offense backed up. 1st and 10 at the 10. Here's Walker to start the drive. And they're able to bring him down at the 20.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Now a play fake, and it's Smith going for Metcalf for the deep ball. Oh, wide open, complete. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. The Detroit defense back onto the field. They're locked in a tight one. Tie game, 4th quarter. So coming up with a stop here, vital as this drive begins 1st and 10. On 1st down, Smith. This is Fant on the short completion. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Now Smith. And a quick throw there is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
On 2nd down, it's Walker. And the defense on him quickly there as they stop him at the 40 for a gain of just 2. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How they done it so successfully.
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
That 3rd down conversion good for 23. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now there's a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
They'll try for the first with Walker. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold.
The Lions defense back out there. They've been terrific all game long, have not let this offense get on track, and they try to close this one out here in the fourth. On 1st and 10, Smith. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Geno now to throw. His throw incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Smith. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4th-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
And Geno complete there to Smith and Jigba. They got exactly what they wanted there. Out route, catch, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
And I have to criticize defense here because you know the situation. You want to keep them inbounds and have the clock run. So I'm sitting on the outside portion of the field and not letting them throw an out route. Throw anything inside and I'll make the tackle. An out route? That's not the way you're supposed to play it. Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion. So I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive.
Come on, man.
They're going to be on the same page right now because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can. Nice, well-coached, a team that understands what's going on. They still have time to work the middle of the field as they just did there.
This is 1st and 10. Here's Smith. He completes this to
I know they're going to get the flag. Nigga ran into me. I'm crossing the field.
Automatic first down.
Here's 1st down. Smith to throw. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. There have been quite a few plays they might look back on and say, we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late-game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw's made. Where's the catch? Got to catch in that spot.
And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 17-yard line.
All right, let's just put it on the table real quick here. This is 2-minute drill. You got to know they're looking for their #1 receiver.
Yeah, you think they'd be ready for that? That time they weren't. Smith's going to throw it. That's DK Metcalf running the slant. He's got it. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. Now 2nd and 4. Smith now to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. The Detroit defense back onto the field. They've got a tall task here in the final minute of a tie game.
There we go, Sonoma.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Now it's Smith. They'll fire one downfield for Fant. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. And they'll accept that penalty.
There we go.
Now Smith. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Sutton. And he will be taken down, and that means we are headed to overtime. And we've got free football. 4 quarters done, and we're dead even. We'll have overtime after this timeout. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick 6 or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
The Lions defense back out there. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Oh.
They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
No, that ain't good. Bruh.
And that flag accepted. Straight ahead, Walker. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. I don't want to overhype it, but this is a big early season game, especially an overtime win. That can give you a big boost going forward in the season.
It certainly can, and I don't think you're overhyping it because cliches go out the window when you start to play overtime. And you're right, the winner of this game now, that's an extra boost moving forward. And it actually is an extra hurt for the team that loses because normally you shake it off. But in this situation, it limits it.
5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second. Throwing now is Geno. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. Going old reliable there to the slot on third down.
And the slot position has become the bane of just about every defense's existence because how do you cover? Do you go with the bigger guy to try and use size? You got to try to go with the quicker guy and sometimes you even get out quick there. Very difficult to match up with that slot receiver. That's why they keep going back to him.
And he's had the hot hand.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
Smith now to throw. Oh, and it's intercepted. And the Lions are going to have it with a chance to win the game here in overtime. Boy, that one hurt, CD. They were in field goal range. They wanted that touchdown, understandably, but now a field goal on the other side would beat them.
And when you get the ball first in overtime, you're thinking to yourself, nothing less than a field goal, but you really want the touchdown. You don't want to put the onus on your defense to try and hold. In this case, they put it on them anyway, but at least they were aggressive, trying to get the score that would have ended the game.
The Detroit defense back onto the field. Remember, they had the INT the last time they were out there. On first down, it's Smith. A quick target here, complete to Metcalf. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Here's Smith. Over the middle, finding Smith and Jigba. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
The Lions defense back out there. And this is a big spot for him. Obviously, it's high ball.
Oh, I missed. Damn.
Taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 68 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries. That was excellent from start to... The Detroit defense back onto the field. Now Geno on first down. He'll find Metcalf. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Charles, you get into these overtime situations, that's not a bad guy to dial into.
Well, when you have to have plays, especially in a spot as you just described, we're in OT, you've got to go to the guys you can trust and you know are going to make the plays. Well, they say, it's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
That was well defended. They clamped down on every available receiver. Just got to give the win to the defense on that snap.
Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Now Geno. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. Third down, here's Walker. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. I know they may want to go for this, but the smart play probably to punt it even given the field position, right?
In a sense, you honor what they've done all.
The Lions defense back out there. It's a big spot here. In overtime, they'll need to be at their best as they defend against a first down to start things out. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
To throw on 2nd down is Smith. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Throwing is Smith. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the 4th quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come-from-behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
So for Detroit, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Seattle, they'll fall to 1-1, and they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
I'm one of the first in the ice tub tonight, fellas. Too late, already full.
Nice play out there today, Rook.
Celebrate tonight. Back to work tomorrow, fellas. Plan to do a lot of stuff. Total team effort today, guys. Up for some victory tacos? I'm always ready for victory tacos, baby. Total team effort today, guys.
There you go. Yeah. Yeah. One more. You got it. Yeah. All you. There you go. Good work.
There's the man I was looking for. Good work, kid. How we doing, Cap? It is just Cap, right?
Yeah, you got it right. All good here, Coach Dub.
Good stuff, kid. You've been building a lot of trust in a short amount of time. Keep it up.
Well, on that note, Possible to get some extra reps in this week?
Of course. What are you trying to get better at? All right, good. Let's get out there.
Let's get it.
Ain't no boy no more. This ain't no bitch. This ain't no, I want to go party. Now it's time to ready. Let me. What's that? We go tonight. Turbo set. Tonight. Turbo set. Here we go. What's that? Turbo set. Done. What's that? Turbo set. Go tonight. Turbo set. Tonight. What's that? We go tonight. What's that? Tonight. Turbo set. Tonight.
It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports. And coming up, we'll see David Montgomery. He was steady for him on the ground a week ago, reaching the century mark and adding a score. It's the Lions and the Falcons, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
The seating capacity is 65,000 at Ford Field, and we are right around that number today. A good crowd on hand and seemingly ready to go in the Motor City. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Detroit Lions. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Lions team entering play. They've been buoyed by getting 2 home games right at the start, and they come off a good victory in week 1. Meanwhile, for the visiting Falcons, it's been a great... The Lions defense ready to go here in front of the home faithful. And the one we'll be watching is this man at corner.
And he was solid in the win a week ago. Came up with an interception in that ball game. And sometimes interceptions come in bunches. We'll see if he maybe tries to take a few more chances to come up with another one here.
Now Ritter to throw on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's
dang!
Touchdown Falcons. Jarvis Landry, his second touchdown on the season. And the Falcons will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go.
The Detroit defense back onto the field.
Here we go.
On first down, Ritter over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Landry. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now the first running back taken back in April, the former Longhorn, Bijan Robinson. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Going with an extra DB here on 3rd down. Ritter back to throw. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First catch here for London, and also a first down. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Falcon football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw it here, Ritter. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
2nd and 10. Robinson, he'll try the left side. And he'll be tackled at the 45 following a gain of just 2.
Watching that play unfold, watching him complete it. Back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback land on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. Now a 3rd down throw, and he misses the target, incomplete.
And that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense.
Lions defense back out there. They've got the upper hand in terms of field position. This drive starts inside the offense's 10-yard line.
Here we go, Zach.
Going play action. Ritter. Cameron Sutton. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
Now this is where field awareness comes into play. He's getting perilously close to his own goal line, and after that sack, backed up to his own 2.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. One of only 2 rookies to top 1,000 yards on the ground last year. Here's Tyler Algier.
Every team has plays in their book to try to buy some room when a safety's on the table. But a big variable is how does each team deal with the pressure of executing in those situations. In this case, they didn't, and they gave up 2 points.
The Detroit defense back onto the field. They, you might remember, forced a safety last time they were out there, so they're playing with some confidence now as this drive begins with a first down.
Get ready.
First down, here's Ritter. And his throw is incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Working from the gun, Ritter. Well, he short arms that one just a bit. It's low and incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
They'll run for it with Algier. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th.
Relieved about the situation also.
The Lions defense back out there. Their guys have the lead here in this first half.
Down.
Ritter on 1st and 10. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd down throw coming for Ritter. And that is incomplete. After the incompletion, here now 3rd and 2. Back to throw, Ritter. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Bust through the tackle. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Jamison Williams and the Lions get set for this next possession. He's doing what he's capable of, having a solid game. Not the most amazing game. He's not over 100 yards, but a good game so far.
And you just know that mentally, he feels like he's one catch away from turning it into a great game and starting on that road. And the defenders are well aware of that, too. They've got to figure out a...
The Detroit defense back onto the field. And they'll begin by trying to defend a 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On the double.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Taken down on the play by Aiden Hutchinson.
Ready.
So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Time to give you folks at home a look around the NFL on this first official weekend of fall. So let's get to it. We'll begin up at legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. And it's the Packers who have the lead in that one. 2 touchdown passes there for Teddy Ballgame. We'll stay in the NFC North as we head over to Minneapolis to check on the Vikings at home in U.S. Bank Stadium. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. 3 touchdown passes in that one for Justin Herbert. Finally, let's get you to Baltimore. Check on the Ravens at home at M&T Bank Stadium. And that one all tied. In the first half, it was the veteran quarterback Jared Goff who had command of the offense. He was on point, throwing a touchdown pass to help his guys take the lead into the break.
The Lions defense back out there. They'll play with a lead here to begin this third quarter. Looking for another solid half of football to carry them to victory. Ritter looking to throw on 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Ritter. Looking there for picks, but intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
Well, I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team has struggled to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
The Detroit defense back onto the field. They've been the dominant side so far.
Let's go.
Ritter will set up to throw it. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Off the play fake, it's Ritter. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Flying in for that sack, Aiden Hutchinson.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed in this far.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to...
The Lions defense back out there. And after their guys were forced to punt a moment ago, they'll try to force one of their own here as this drive begins with a first down.
Here we go. Here we go.
They start on the ground with Robinson here. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Algier certainly didn't look like a fifth-rounder on that run. Went 151st overall, the 12th running back taken in last year's draft, but was one of only 2 rookies to post at that.
Ritter cannot escape, and they bring him down. The safety blitz staged to perfection that time as they sack him for a loss of 6.
How about that one? The so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was a strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
On second down, Ritter. Throw out wide is incomplete.
He was trying to get that one out to his running back out of the backfield, but that one was read and timed perfectly, and they were able to break it up.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard loss.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
The Detroit defense back onto the field. They just got the benefit of a beautiful punt a moment ago. So this offense backed up down by their own goal line to start this possession. Ritter backed up in his end zone. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
So 2nd and 10 now here in the third quarter from Detroit. Algier now up the middle. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw now in his own end zone. That one deep for London. And that one incomplete. They tried to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this third quarter of play. Back now at... Ritter now. And the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, Falcons. Drake London, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Falcons have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in.
The Lions defense back out there. They've been the better of the two sides so far. They've got the two-score lead here in this fourth quarter as they try to see this one through to the finish.
Let's go now. 10 cycles.
Ritter to throw it. And his throw here's incomplete.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
Ritter cannot escape, and they bring him down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Well, this is intercepted. They get Ritter for the third time. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
The Detroit defense back onto the field. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Targeting Pitts on the out route, and he's got it complete. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
Ready.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Ritter. To the right side, and he's got Landry complete. And quickly, they get to the line. Ritter now on 2nd down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Ritter throwing on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown, Falcons. Jarvis Landry, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Falcons have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Well, if you've got him in your fantasy league, you like his production, his 2nd touchdown of the game. But right now, his team is trailing. Fortunately, he's playing pretty well and trying to keep them in it.
Now, they might need a little more from him here.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they continue to call his number. Right now, he needs his defenses.
Save him.
You don't wanna be saved, don't save them. It is not my nigga.
The Lions defense back out there. They'll be summoned one more time here in the final minute of this.
Ready? Shot, 17. Come on, set. Ready?
Ritter. That's caught by Pitts. And he'll have a quick first down here as he gets out of bounds to stop the clock.
At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need two of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
And that's not going to help a whole lot. Maybe 4 yards on first down. Now Ritter. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League. But fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared. But executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
So for the Lions, they pick up their second win now on the year. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, for the Falcons, they suffer defeat for the first time as they drop to 2-1. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Jaguars.
You don't wanna be saved, don't save them. That is not.
Hey, we even somewhere tonight? Let's do it. Rook is paying.
Welcome to Maddencast. And Freddie T, your boy had himself a day.
Yeah, he did. I know you love some good secondary play. Cap was all over the place. It was fun to watch.
He made some plays, but he's also really well coached. Coach Prime got him right. I need to see him do this game in and game out.
Come on, man. Just say the guy's special, and we can move on.
I said he's really well coached. He made a play. I gave him his props.
Doesn't sound like it.
As a DB, you gotta have a short memory, so we'll see what Cap does next week on Maddencast.
Yo, We trending right now? Gotta be, bro. Anyone got any body spray?